is on the air.
Is running for U.S. Congress on November 4th as a Republican in the seat long held by Sheila Jackson Lee, and in a tradition of great corruption followed up by Sylvester Turner, both of whom died within about a year in office, leaving an opening. Carmen Maria Montiel, U.S. Congress, 18th Congressional District, Republican candidate. Carmen, tell me what you learned from the last time you ran that you will employ this time to win.
Well, this time, thanks God, the state of Texas is taking action in the way that people can vote and cast ballots. And also, the current administration is also looking over this. We have to understand that there has been great abuse with ballot by mail, not only in the city of Houston, but nationwide, but especially in this district. We have to be watchful, as I was last time with my volunteers. In 2022, my campaign, as it is right now, is all run by volunteer people, counting votes. We turn in a full file of what we encounter during early voting and election to back then King Og, and nothing happened. So today, for this year, I just tell the people we need to vote massively. And, historically, special elections have a low turnout, but we need to send a message. And now that, like I told you, there is historically around 309,000 people vote in that district, but 182,000 are independent swing voters. This year, they have a reason to vote, and we need to activate them to go to vote. If we vote massively, we can overcome all their tricks, because as you know, there is a lot of tricks going on in this city and this county. I don't believe the city of Houston as Harris County is completely blue. I believe the city of Houston and Harris County, we have been the victim of a lot of corruption, especially on election days. I believe the families of this city and our county were conservative. We worry and we care about our families, our children's education, about having better economical opportunities, and to have a city that represents what we are, the third largest city in the country. But every day we look more and more like a third world country because our politicians are doing nothing. And like I told you, there is billions of dollars that cannot be allocated. In the meantime, the city is falling into ruins. So I just need to ask the people, please support my campaign. Go to Carmen for Congress, Carmen number 4 Congress.com, and please donate and sign up to be volunteers. Let's be like an army on the ground to make a difference. Especially on November 4th, there is 17 amendments, constitutional amendments for the state of Texas that are going to be in the ballot. And that's a great opportunity to be able to walk away with a victory on November 4th without having to go to a runoff in December.
It is interesting. It's a bit of a quirk with really nothing else on the ballot in terms of campaigns that would pull Republicans away. It being a wide open election, Rodney Ellis is going to generate his own interest in himself, in the candidate he picked. Jolanda Jones is going to generate some interest. I saw Craig Washington has endorsed her. But Republicans have a chance, which is rare in this district, with a concerted effort to get folks out. The challenge is going to be not who wins the hearts and souls of 100% of the people of the 18th Congressional District. The challenge is going to be who can get people to show up on a day where there's not a presidential election. You quoted some numbers on demographics in that district earlier. I just went to the Wikipedia page, and these could be outdated, but they're close enough. Interestingly, that district is shown to be 99% urban, not surprising, 43.5% Hispanic, 32% black, 17% white, 5% Asian. Less than 1/3 of that district is black, a district that was gerrymandered to be black, which is quite interesting because it's also the case that not every black person wants a raging Democrat, nor did every black person want Sheila Jackson Lee. There were a few challenges mounted against her, but they were within a Democrat primary. You've got to get Republicans to go over and vote in that seat in order to get there. But I would encourage anybody to put in 18th Congressional District of Texas into a map with Wikipedia and look at how that map was drawn. And you want to talk about a gerrymandered district. That's what you've got there. That was a district designed to pick a certain type of candidate, and that is as un-American as you can possibly get. Carmen, I will ask you to close. You have it to the break on what you need from people, what you intend to do, what you stand for. I think you've got about a minute and a half. Take it away.
Thank you very much. What I need is to please really go to Carmen for Congress. Carmen, number 4, Congress.com. Please donate to our campaign. I will promise you that because of my life experience of losing a country, falling into socialism, I will fight for us not to follow the same path. Like I always say, I lost a country and I refuse to lose another one, especially because this is the country, not only my country, but the country of my children. As a mother, I will look for the future of our children. I will make sure that every penny we have in this city is used and is allocated. And I promise that we will have an open book administration. It is time that the city of Houston is cared for. It is time that the city of Houston evolves. It is time to end the political tricks and games of a certain group in the city of Houston that is completely ruining us. That we are considered one of the most socialist city in Texas. And it's incredible but that people don't know this. But it's because a certain group is manipulating everything. Most of the Democratic candidates have held office and they have done nothing for the city. And now they're telling you, yes, vote for me. When I'm in Congress, I'm going to do something. Well, that's a lie. They had the opportunity to do it and they have not done so.